Hello and welcome back to Stat House, the home of stats. In today's video we'll be looking at how Ødegaard can replace the aging Modric at Real Madrid. Real Madrid may sit at the top of La Liga with Barcelona, but this season feels like another summer of transition for Los Blancos. Core players like Benzema, Marcelo, Sergio Ramos and Luka Modric are now all the wrong side of 30. And while Zidane has masterminded the Madrid powerhouse towards the summit of Spain's top tier, you get the impression another summer revamp is on the cards. That said, in the likes of Luka Jovic and Ferland Mendy, Real Madrid at least have youthful cover for the aging stars, while Vinicius Jr. and Rodri are two of the hottest Brazilian talents right now, which should excite supporters with the wings covered for the foreseeable future. Replacing Modric though could have been easier said than done. The Croatian was named La Liga's worst signing in 2012 on the back of his arrival from Spurs. Fast forwarding to the present day, and it was only recently that Modric passed his Ballon d'Or torch to Lionel Messi, having inspired Croatia to a World Cup semi-final spot 18 months ago. The midfielder is the heartbeat of this Real Madrid side, and it will be sad when the time comes for the 34-year-old to step aside as the club ushers into a new era. That said, Real Madrid already have his long-term successor on the books, even if he isn't currently playing for the club. In 2015, Real Madrid secured the services of Martin Ødegaard from Stromas Godset. The youngster had trained with the first teams at Liverpool, Bayern Munich, Manchester United and even Manchester City before moving to Spain in January. And this would be the first time Ødegaard would actually play under Zidane. At the end of his first season at Real Madrid, he became the youngest debutant in the club's history when he replaced Cristiano Ronaldo in an eventual 7-3 win over Getafe. However, it was clear that regular game time away from Madrid would benefit Ødegaard more than playing with Castilla. And this began a stint in the Netherlands where the Norwegian would play his trade for Heerenveen and then for Vitesse. He impressed at the former, but he took his game to the next level at the latter club mentioned above. Ødegaard finished the season with 9 goals, 12 assists, which without doubt he was one of the stars in the Dutch league. Back in Spain, he began to show he can handle the pressure of La Liga as he continues to shine for Real Sociedad. While an audition against parent club Real Madrid failed to yield a goal or assist in a 3-1 defeat at the Bernabéu, 4 goals and 5 assists is a commendable return for a Real Sociedad side that sits high up in Spain's top tier, which have netted 33 league goals this term. As a player to link midfield and attack, he's undoubtedly living up to expectations with his great ball carrying qualities. He is currently averaging 2.7 successful take-ons per 90 minutes, which is a fine return for Ødegaard, and this is an increase of Modric, who has 1.2 per 90. He is also outperforming Modric in key passes per 90 with 2.6 to his 1.3. And Modric is performing less in one of his favoured categories, which is tackles, as he has made 5 less than Ødegaard this season. In the Real Sociedad side, Ødegaard's playstyle has a greater freedom to push on, and this results in lessening his defensive responsibility than Modric's at Real Madrid. And yet Ødegaard is more willing to press opponents higher up the pitch in search of the ball. He has won possession in the attacking third more times than any La Liga player this season, with Ødegaard offered greater defensive protection when he does push forward by players like Mendy. This does ease the defensive burden on Ødegaard, whereas Modric has to do a lot more defensive work in order for Real Madrid to not get overrun in midfield and leave the battling Casemiro with too much in the middle of the park. The Brazilian is unlikely to be dogged down in the defensive duties owing to both his style of play and Real Madrid's relative dominance over La Liga's smaller sides. Ødegaard has proven how effective of a midfielder he can be in a side that isn't dominant as Real Madrid are. so the transition from Real Sociedad to Los Blancos should be in theory at least a smooth one. Having threatened to go the same route as Freddie Adu, Ødegaard may have disappeared from the forefront of people's minds. But the Norway international is tearing up the Liga, and Real Madrid fans are excited of the prospect of his return to Real Madrid as Modric departs. Thank you for watching this video, hope you enjoyed it. If you want to support our page, the Patreon link will be in the description. This will help us out on YouTube and Instagram, and we'll see you on the next one.
You, without and no soul.